Hi, this is Bill Kist, and I just wanted to weigh in on this issue of cell phones in classrooms. It seems like I've been seeing a lot in the media recently about this topic. I understand why people are thinking about it. I have something like 20 years of studying new media. In classrooms back from when I was a teacher and used media. This is me with my 16 millimeter film camera. This picture was taken by a student. And now Stephanie and I are parents to three middle schoolers. So I feel like I've been kind of immersed in this topic for a while. And I really think that we're missing out if we're not using cell phones in classrooms. I think there are tons of things that kids can do that are responsible and positive in classrooms. First of all, they can research, they can immediately look up things and do it under the guidance of a teacher in a smart, discerning way. They can read. I mean, you can read books on your phone. It might not be your preference, but why not let kids know all the different ways they can read high quality literature on their phones? They can write. They're already, some of them, sending 100 texts a day. Again, it might not be the way we want them to write, but they're writing. Why not have the teacher use the fact that they're writing so much to help them with their writing? They can take notes. I'm sure probably a lot of you have seen a situation where um, someone is watching a lecture and they hold their camera up to take pictures of the slides. Well, there's other ways that you can teach kids to take notes when they're listening. They can, of course, take photos. Why not assign kids to take photos again within the classroom? And how to manage those photos and videos, where to store them, how to edit them. These are all things that can be done on their phones. They can make lots of different content: PowerPoints, infographics, animations. I mean, the list goes on and on. As you're probably aware, there are people that are making feature films on their phones. They can do homework. Teachers like homework. Why not teach the kids how to access their learning management system and do homework on their phones right there in class? They can discuss locally using discussion boards, Flipgrids, Goodreads. Again, these are things they can all do on their phones, and they can discuss globally. They can connect with classrooms across the world. And I think maybe lost in this conversation is the fact that they can learn to stay safe. Of course, we want our kids to be safe, but is putting the cell phone in a lockbox for the whole day and then giving it to them, here you go, on their way out the door, is that really helping them learn to stay safe? And for those worried about, conversational skills and just being addicted to the phone, wouldn't school be a good place for kids to learn to set boundaries? I know that when I have cell phones, when my students have cell phones in the class, I just tell them, okay, now's the time to put them away. We're going to have a non cell phone activity now. I think that's important to model for kids. I've written a book about this topic. It's called Curating a Literacy Life. It's set in a real high school in Cleveland. And I also have co edited a new book out from the National Council of Teachers of English that has tons of ideas for responsible, creative, literacy based ways to use cell phones in classrooms. And I've got a bunch of videos online. I encourage you to go to YouTube and look up William Kist Media. And please, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please like it and subscribe and follow me on Twitter. I welcome comments.